Alrighty, we're continuing with this bad boy, because last recording was an hour, so I'm doing this one now. He grasped my hand before I could say another word, pulling me up and heading outside with me in tow. As the door swung open, I could see the forest ahead before he tugged me along as he rounded the side of the cabin. Oh, this looks pretty. Almost immediately, my peripherals were assaulted with greens on both sides. I figured he was the type to grow his own vegetables, but to see it in person was confirmation as a whole different thing. With Michael leading the way, I had only a moment to take in the surrounding garden. He marked the different plots with messy drawings on small wooden signs jutted out of the dirt. Carrots, lettuce, potatoes, trellises of tomatoes and beans. I wouldn't have been able to differentiate one plant from another without the signs. Even the chamomile from our tea just now grew abundant and close by the small buds gently swaying. I bumped into Michael as he suddenly stopped. The man looked over his shoulder, beaming at me. We reached what looked like a fenced-off area with a bit of netting stretching all along. He stepped aside, watching my eyes widen. Chickens! Oh my god, look at them! 3 fat, happy little hens strutted over like they owned the place. As he entered through the gate, the hens swarmed over in an instant at Michael's feet, circling him and pecking at his boots. Ladies? Oh, ladies, meet, your name. These are Mar, Sansuyu, and, Prime Rose. Or as I like to call them, Marmar, Sunny, and Rosie. Oh my god, it's so cute. He ducked to pick one up, fluffing her feathers as he smiled. He gently scratched the hen's little head, which I assume was Rosie. She practically melted at his pampering, eyes sliding shut. The other 2 flapped their wings in a huff and went about their business once more. Michael leaned closer, beckoning me to pet Rosie. She was so soft. Rosie's the oldest. She doesn't lay eggs anymore, but I can't bring myself to, you know. So, I brought her some friends. Marmar came first. Sunny's a more recent addition. What do you think? Do we make a good family? I need more water. I laughed and nodded, watching Rosie nuzzle into Michael's chest. I didn't expect chickens of all things. How would you not expect him? Where did he get the eggs? Bish. Bruh. I was expecting it. I was wondering where those freaking chickens were. Were you expecting something else? I was expecting it to be someone else. Oh. Ha, no. When you look like me, people generally don't stick around. There's that negative self-talk again. You don't even look that bad. His eyes flicked to mine, a look of pleasant surprise crossing his face. You really think so? Yeah? You can't be that naive, Firefly. I mean it. He let out a polite scoff as he scratched Rosie's head absently. You genuinely believe people wouldn't run away from the sight of... Well, I didn't. His smile turned smug, the corner of his lips lifting just a bit. Of course he didn't. Because you couldn't. Shoot. He wasn't wrong. I was pretty much paralyzed in his bed when we first met. But I still don't think you look that bad. Bless you. Is that so? Describe me then. What? You heard me. Look at me and describe what you see. For a second I thought he was being condescending, but looking at his eyes I could tell it was a bit of playfulness. He looked at me expectantly, eyes shining. You're tall? Go on. You have blonde hair. He gave an amusement squint, his left ear twitched. What else? You have green skin and a tail. He chuckled, though there was no malice in it. But that's not all, is it? He definitely expected me to say it straight. Oh, fine. So you don't look human. So what? He hummed absently. Look at the little chicken! As I was saying, animals genuinely don't care if you look like a monster. My heart twisted at his words. His passive nonchalance somehow makes this even worse. Michael, you're not a tug at my shoelace caught my attention. Hi, Sonny! Oh my goodness! She's so pretty! A light brown hen stood at my feet. Her beady eyes shined. Sunny flapped her wings almost expectantly. Oh, I think she likes you. Go ahead, pick her up. Gently, like how I did with Rosie. I hesitated, but slowly lowered myself to cup Sunny by her wings. Lifting her up, she was quick to nestle herself. She was comfortably tucked under my arms. I could feel her wings wiggling as she nuzzled onto my side. So cute. Michael's gaze softened as he cooed at the hen, mimicking her small chucks. Or clucks. Whoops. So, did it help? Cheering you up, I mean. Oh. So, that's what this was. A fuzzy feeling bloomed in my chest as he looked at me, chickens in his arms and concern on his face. A little bit, yeah. Only a little? I snickered, rolling my eyes. Okay, mister, a lot. That's more like it. His proud grin was infectious. I couldn't help but smile back. We spent a bit more time with the hens, petting them until they were satisfied. Michael even showed me the spot where they like to have their dust baths. Little chicken-shaped holes scattered in the dry soil underneath the coop. Once the cows have had enough of us, we refill the water container before leaving. He left them some treats, procuring them straight out of his pockets before shutting the gate. Girls' excited chatter over the food faded as we made our way back inside his cabin.